Welcome. Today we are diving into one of the most spectacular attacking masterpieces of the 1990s. It's a game that epitomizes the raw, uncompromising aggression that made the decade's elite players legendary. On one side, we have Alexei Shirov, the Latvian attacking genius, often called the modern Mikhail Tal. Known for his mind bending sacrifices in positions that make even computers pause, Shirov was one of the most dangerous attacking players of his generation. And on the other side of the board, we have Judit Polgar, the strongest female chess player in history. By 1996, she had already broken into the world's top 10, defeating world champions and super grandmasters with a fearless tactical style. She wasn't just competing with the best, but she was also beating them. Now, what makes this game even more compelling was that 2 years earlier in 1994, Polgar had delivered one of her most brilliant victories against none other than Shirov himself. That game, played in Buenos Aires, came to be known as Polgar's Immortal Game, where she dismantled the world number 2 with a devastating attack. So fast forward to October 21st, 1996 in Tilburg, Netherlands. Let's see if Shirov can actually get his revenge. So Shirov opens the game with one e4. Polgar replies with one c5 into the Sicilian. So they both develop in standard ways: knight f3, d6, d4. So cd, knight takes d, knight f6, knight c3, and a6. So Shirov then continues with bishop to e2, and Polgar goes for e6, and we're finally in the Sicilian Scheveningen. Shirov just castles, and Polgar goes bishop to e7. So Shirov actually shows his attacking intentions here with this move, f4. So from this, what we can understand is that he's occupying spaces in the center, and also implying that, if given the opportunity, he would go for a kingside storm. Polgar castles kingside. The next move what Shirov plays is bishop to e3, a normal developing move. Polgar plays queen to c7. And the next move that Shirov plays actually should have been assigned for Polgar. Shirov plays g4. It's a fearless advance in front of the castle king. So we have 3 pawns which he has already advanced to the 4th rank, and those pawns are also in front of his castle king, but he's fearless, and that's what you can expect from a person like him. And that's why we love him also for this. And the point is, actually, Polgar should have recognized the danger in this position. But what happens is, she replies incorrectly into this position. She plays rook to e8, which is actually an inaccuracy. The computer suggests that she had to actually play d5 in this position, making her counterattack into the center. To continue like e5, knight e4, knight takes knight, d takes knight, c3, and the game would continue on. But while Polgar played rook to e8, it actually gave Shirov, more time and ammo to actually push through. Shirov plays f5. The computer suggests that g5 would have been an even better move. But here Polgar actually made the critical error and the blunder and played bishop to f8. The computer suggests that f5 played by Shirov in the previous move was one last chance which Polgar should have taken, and the move that Polgar should have played in that position was h6, and her position would be tenable and her position would survive. Like f takes e, bishop takes e, queen e1, and the game would continue on. But with bishop to f8, now what this does is, it gives Shirov a lot of initiative, while at the same time there is no counterplay for Polgar. You can actually see it in the pieces also. All the pieces are placed in passive squares. The queen side is not developed. The rook is there, but there is no open file. Now, what are the pieces doing? They're just waiting for the king side attack to crash through. And that is not the way you play chess. It's a game of attrition and it's a game of aggression, even though it might not seem like it. So if your opponent is attacking on the flank, you have to counterattack on the center or on the other flank. But here, she kind of lost in that moment, it seems, and she's keeping everything defensively ready, but it's not going to save this position now. Shirov pounces on the chance and plays g5. And the computer suggests that the best move what Polgar can make now is actually to sacrifice the knight and kind of give up the exchange, like knight takes knight, knight takes knight, ef, knight c3, rook takes e3, and knight to d5, queen to d8, knight takes e3. This is the best continuation that the computer is giving. But what actually Polgar plays is something that we have said before. She tries to keep the position defensively closed, but in that closing of that position in that way, she lost a lot of initiative. The move she played was knight f to d7, and we normally say that the best move is with the knight moving back, but it's not in this case, and that is actually a very big inaccuracy. Shirov pounces on this chance and actually plays knight takes e6, and now we are in a position where you cannot refuse this knight, so f takes e. Shirov goes bishop to h5, and the position is still in favor of white, but can be held. But the next move that black plays completely loses the game. She plays g6, and what this does is it gives a hook for Shirov to break open the position and the king side, even at the cost of sacrificing pieces. And what that would mean is the king would be completely defenseless. And given the situation of the queen side pieces for black, where they are not active, and the active pieces for white, like the bishops and the rooks and the queen with the open files, black's king is going to come under a lot of attack. So Shirov captures, f takes g. Now rook e7 is another inaccuracy, and the position is already completely lost. Shirov continues in the spirit and goes knight to d5. And capturing is not the best move. The best move is actually queen d8, knight takes, bishop takes, and on. But Polgar, I think she might have also felt that the position was lost, so why not at least remove an attacker. So she plays e takes d, and the computer gives it as +7 for white. So continues with queen takes d and king h8. Next move, g takes h7, rook takes h7, and the whole king side is completely open. The only king who is going to get checkmated here is that of black, because all of white's pieces are ready to pounce on the attack and finish this whole thing off. Shirov goes bishop to g6, attacking the rook, and Polgar kind of gives up the exchange and wants to protect the diagonal, plays bishop to g7, but it's all a little bit too late. Bishop takes h7. Queen d8 is being played now. Shirov brings the bishop back, bishop to f5, knight to e5, and then Shirov brings the queen back, queen to d1. Bishop takes bishop, e takes bishop, and now you have two pawns pawn storming again into a defenseless black king. Queen to e8, g6, Shirov keeps pushing, knight to g4, trying to attack the bishop, bishop to d4, trying to remove the last active defender of the black king, queen e4, Shirov pushes with f6, and Polgar plays knight to c6, and the position turns into a forced mate in 9. Shirov continues with f takes g, king to g8, and rook to f8 check, rook takes f8, pawn takes, promotes to queen with check, king takes, queen to f1 check, and in this position Polgar actually resigned because this is a forced mate in 5. We can also show it on the board. Knight blocks, queen takes, next thing is queen blocks, queen takes, king only has to go to e7, and then the queen lands on f7 with check, king goes to king d8, bishop to b6 check, king goes to c8, and queen c7 checkmate. It was a beautifully played game by Shirov. He actually went for it, castled his king, and was fearless and pushed the pawns up. And given the momentary lack of attacking initiative by Polgar, Shirov capitalized on that and completely broke open the position with 2 wonderful knight sacrifices. These are the types of games that actually inspire us and teach us a lot of things. Sometimes material is not everything. You need initiative. Sometimes, a very beautifully played defensive game or a very beautifully played attacking game inspires us. It's always a great thing to watch. And this was an absolutely beautiful attacking game, which, is like at the highest level to sacrifice 2 knights into a position and to completely finish off that attack. That's something that is really commendable. So hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown.